TLC is a few weeks away, December 16th, and would have done this the other day, but if I did, we wouldn't have heard this breaking news, which we'll get to a little later. Now, first off, the only match so far is the Money in the Bank match, which we knew Dolph Ziggler and Dolph was going to happen anyway, but not in this contingency. The WWE Money in the Bank, for those who remember, used to be for both brands, but ever since they split it up a few years ago for Raw and SmackDown, you know, they've cashed it in probably by now, or if not by before WrestleMania for sure, or at the Rumble. You never know, but this is a very odd situation. John Cena versus Dolph Ziggler, like I said before, but in a ladder match for that briefcase. Now, there's been rumors that people will say, oh, Cena will win and somehow face the WWE champion, when in fact that's for the World Heavyweight Championship, but WWE, knowing WWE, they would probably allow that. But why would you let Cena win in the first place? Since he did not win the match, he shouldn't get a second chance at for any title. More or less the World Heavyweight title, which he probably turned to a fucking spinner, which was proven wrong, I believe, in the last time he held it a few years back. But then again, you never know. At this point, it's one of these matches where you want to shoot yourself, but at the same time, this could push Ziggler to the next level. Because it wouldn't make sense for Cena to win and to cash in against the Big Show or Sheamus or whoever wins the World Heavyweight title or whoever holds it at that time. But I do feel that whoever wins this match will cash it in at TLC. But I don't think Cena will win this. Honestly, there's no reason to win this match if you are Cena, because you have the AJ scandal going on. That could be put as a distraction in that match. Or you could probably win it and cash it in the same night. So I guess Money in the Bank would be useless at that point. But why would you let Cena get a second chance to begin with? Plus the offgoing injury, which kind of goes to what we're going to talk about next. But this so-called injury that Cena has, then again, I don't think he did that rolling ankle thing on purpose, where he ran and botched his ankle, making the weirdest injury botch of all time, making him the undisputed Sin Cara. But at the same time, probably is injured. Wouldn't happen to the nicer guy. And at the same time, I don't care, as long as he doesn't win the match. They could use that, though, as a reason to why he won't be able to get to the top of the ladder quick enough. Maybe. I don't know. But Ziggler will probably win this one, and it'll be about damn time that he cashes it in on the same night. Now, with that being said, going on to the... I wouldn't call this a, quote, injury, because this could be real. But then again, WWE has done that before with Cena. But this is about CM Punk, who... Apparently there was breaking news earlier today about CM Punk going to Dr. James Andrews, who's a very renowned surgeon that has helped WWE in the past with several superstars, including Cena, which is kind of ironic, because I believe the last time Cena held a title in 2007, I believe it was the same day that Cena had to be stripped of the title due to a not similar situation, but something even worse, I believe. I think it was a neck. It was something in his pectoral. It was either his neck by Survivor Series or SummerSlam, excuse me, or it was the pectoral region. It was one of the two that led Mr. McMahon to vacate the title and award to Orton, which made a hot potato of the whole pay-per-view with Triple H and Randy Orton of the title to begin with. I don't remember what pay-per-view that was, but that's all I remember at that point. But apparently it was removed a piece of a torn meniscus that has been locked up in his knee, or some form of cartilage tear that was trimmed. Now at this point, we can't rule out the fact that CM Punk might not be able to go with TLC and face Ryback, which might make the Shield face Ryback or something. I don't know, but normally you wouldn't joke about injuries like this. It is compared to worse injuries that have happened in this business. It could have been worse. Could have been a torn ACL. Could have been like a quad. It could have been a lot worse than it already is if this is real, which it probably is, because unlike Cena, they are not injuries. Now, with that being said, I don't believe that being smashed through a table would make that happen. Although stranger things have happened in the past, I don't believe that this particular situation made a surgery happen. There's probably multiple injuries or multiple things happening at the same time, which ultimately led to something like this happening. But wouldn't that be ironic that as soon as he gets close to breaking Cena's record to being the top championship reign holder in the last 25 years, notwithstanding superstar, actually that would pass Billy Graham, but not counting the long-ass Hogan reign, both the Bruno Sammartino reigns, Bob Backlund's reign, and I believe there was a few more. I don't remember off the top of my head. I apologize. But I believe that they wouldn't do something like that. I mean, SmackDown's already been taped. SmackDown's already been done. So he's already eclipsed John Cena's reign. So I don't think that's a possibility. But what will this mean for TLC? Will there even be a championship match? Or is this a way just so Punk can get towards to the Rumble? Will this mean anything at all? Will he come back the next week, all taped up and shit? I don't know. All I do know is TLC is in a few weeks' time, and we'll get the answers to this as the weeks keep going. But really, if this is a personal injury, if this is a real injury, I do wish the best in the world the best in his recovery, no pun intended. But if it is another ploy, it's the business. It's entertainment. It is what it is. At the end of the day, though, hopefully we'll see a title match. I don't know, just my opinion.